Hello, and welcome to my World of Warcraft world. I'm going to talk about how to upgrade a Onyx ring from 411 to 424. I didn't know about this previously, but yesterday I found out how to do it, and I did it on my priest, and now I'm going to do it on my paladin. So I'm going to try to briefly explain how to do it, and then after that I'm going to show you how I do it. That takes a little longer time, so if you don't have time to watch, I will explain now in the start how to do it. First of all, you have to get uh, dormant primordial fragments if you don't have them. If you go to if you're level 70 and you have done the quest that enables you to go to the vault, you can go there with keys that you find from rares and in the cave on the Forbidden Reach. When you open these doors, there is chests and other things there, and you can get stones that you use for your ring. Those stones are eye level 411, but you also get primordial fragments, dormant primordial fragments. Those are needed in order to buy stones from a vendor in the village, because you might not find all the stones you need for your ring in the vault. So you can buy the ones you're missing from this. Where am I now? Okay, from this vendor. And I'm going to show you where it is. Maybe you know it. So you buy this when you get the ring. By the way, if you have gotten the ring, then you know what vendor it is, because it's the same vendor that you got the ring from. You can buy stones from that guy, or buy something that you can create stones from. And you need to know which one to buy in order to get the type of stone that you want. And you can find that on Wovhead. Just write the stone name. For example, where is this? Freezing ice stone. You write that in the Wovhead, and then on the comment section you will find out which one you have to buy from this vendor in order to be able to maybe create that particular stone. Because each of these things you buy can create more than one type of stone. I don't know how many, but maybe 4 different stones. So you might have to do it a few times until you get the stone you want. But these stones that you don't need, you can destroy them at the vendor on the left side of the vendor that you buy the stones from. There is a thing you get, like an extra spell that you can click on, and then click on the stone you don't need, and it will destroy it, and you get back 6 of these dormant primordial fragments that you paid 10 for to get this thing that created the stone. So you lose 4 primordial stones for each time you don't get the stone you need. But how do you get more primordial stones? Because you need a few of them in order to upgrade the stones you have in the ring. You need, some say 60, but I didn't find that correct, because yeah, it is 60. I'm sorry. You need 60 of them, because you use 20 on each stone, because you have to upgrade the stone 2 times, and it costs 10 dormant primordial fragments each time. So you need 60 of these dormant primordial fragments, but you also need something else. I don't remember the name of it right now, but you will see it when you come to the vendor uh, that will help you to get this update done. And what you need something called unstable elementium. But first I'm going to show you the vendor here that you probably know, but if you don't have a ring yet, then this is the guy that you get the ring from. And this guy is the one that gives you, that's a campaign quest. That's the first campaign quest you get when you come here. He will tell you to do a few things. There's 3 quests. You have to kill some people here or some things here, and then you have to go some different places and do a few things, and then you have to go down here and find some floating boxes in the water. I think it's 6 of them or 8, and then you have to dig up this guy on the beach, and he will, then you deliver the quest to him, and you don't get a new quest. But when you go back, this guy will give you a new quest, and that quest will take you to the vault that is over here. So you take the quest outside the vault, and you get 6 keys, so you can open 6 doors. But if you want more, you have to go to the cave. That is, the entrance is about here, and the entrance is going south, and there is raids there. Usually you can join them and just make sure you tag all the mobs in order to get the loot from them, and you will get keys. So when you have go into the vault, there is a guy there on the floor that gives you a quest. You bring it back to this guy, and he will give you the ring, but there's no stones in it. So you have to use the stones that you get from the chests in the vault, or you can buy them from this guy if you got these dormant primordial fragments. They cost 10 each, you see. So if you want the freezing ice ones, the freezing ice stone, you have to use this one, condensed frost magic, and you have to buy that for 10 dormant primordial fragments. Okay, so you got your ring like I have here. You see it's only 411. I want to upgrade to 424. So what do I do? That's what this video is about. So you need 60 of these primordial, and I have to see how many I have. So I just write door, and then I got 124. So I got enough. Okay, cool. So I didn't even have to go down here, but I'm just going to show you while I'm here that you can, if you want to change this, if you put the wrong stone and you want to change it, you can actually take it out by clicking on this one and clicking here, and you take it out. You don't destroy it, you take it out. But I saw another video, and they said you had to take it out in order to upgrade it, and that's wrong, because when you get the unstable elementium, you can click on it and click directly on the stone here when it's on the ring. I'll show you that. We will try that. So I have to go back to Valdrakken here, and then we're going to see where do you go to get this done, and it's going to cost you a little. I paid 300 gold for each elementium, unstable elementium, and you need 6 of them. But you might be able to get it cheaper. I mean, you can offer a less amount. I just took what was there, and maybe that was stupid. But next time I came there, they wanted 500, but you know, then I just wrote 300, and then I had 2 people whisper me and said they could do it for me if I sent the order to them privately. And I asked them why, and they said as a jewel crafter they could only do this 4 times per week. So if they want to make more money and do it more often, they would have to do it private. So this guy here, you talk to this guy here. No, it's not this guy. Hold on. Where was it? Where was it? Was it this guy? No. Yeah, place crafting order. It looked like an auction house right away. Okay, so you write here unstable elementium here, and you click on that, and then it tells you what you need. You see, you need 10 dormant primordial fragments for each upgrade, and so each stone can be upgraded 2 times. So that's like 20 for each ring, and you get for each stone, and you get 3 stones, so that's 60. But you also need 25 silken gem dust. I just buy them on the auction house. So you need 6 of those, so that's 150 of those. And then here, the commission, you can write whatever you want. I just changed it from 500 to 300, but this time I will try 200, and I will see, because I think there's a lot of jewel crafters that want to do it. And I changed it. I changed it to 12 hours because I wanted to do it quick. And here you can see similar orders. So there is a whole bunch of people. Oh, look here. There's a lot of people that try to do it real cheap, you know. But when you're a jewel crafter, you take these one first, right? And if they are gone, and you are a jewel crafter and you come here, then you do these, right? And then when they are gone, you know. So right now, if you put 100 or 50, it might take a while before you get it done, because they can only do 4 each week. And I don't know how many jewel crafters that is doing this. So it might not be the best time. But you could put 48 hours. It costs you just a little more, 20 bucks or 20 gold. So silken gem dust, let's go and get it. And of course, if you are a jewel crafter yourself, you can go and get the formula, you know, and you have to go to some place and you have to kill a rare, and then you get it. There's a video on that on the YouTube. I'm gonna make one when I'm gonna do it on my jewel crafter, but not right now. Oh, silken. What was the name again? Silken something. Silken gem dust, and I think you can choose the number 2, but it's about the same price. So I selected the one with the 3, that is the highest, you see, and I need 150, and that's a total price of 2,805 gold, so it's not cheap. So I don't know where you can farm these, you know, I didn't check it, but that's a money, I don't know how easy it is to farm them either. But that might be a money thing, you know. Okay, so we go back, and I'm not going to post 500, because jewel crafters that have already done the 4 this week, they just have to take whatever they can get. So they will whisper you, most probably, you know, if you put in here. But I'm willing to pay, you know, a little for this. So unstable, here we go. So this time I'm not going to pay 300 like I did. I'm going to pay 100, right? And then I'm going to put 12 hours, and then when somebody whisper you and they say they want to do it, then you can just cancel this order and you get back in the mail these things that you used. You have to click here. Oh, I didn't go and pick it up. I have to pick. I bought it at the auction house. Of course I have to pick it up from the mailbox. And luckily for me, there's a mailbox right beside here. So unstable elementium. There we go. And then I say 100 and 12 hours, and then I place the order. But there used to be, if you wanted more than one, you could select that somewhere. But it seems like they've taken that away, so I have to do it more than one time. I can set this as a favorite so it's easier to find it. And then you just go back, place order, and 100 again. So that's 2, and then back, and 100, that's 3, back, 100, but yeah, 4, 5, and 6. And you see now it's up to 550. If you look here now, there's actually people who want to pay 550. I don't know why. And don't they know they need 6? Maybe some newbies, like I was yesterday. So now I just have to wait. Somebody whisper me or somebody make the order. But if somebody was going to make the order, they would take the 500 first, right? And the 550. So this might take you a little while. But when I get it, I'll get that unstable elementium thing. Get it in the mail. I'll get 6 of them. I just right click on them and left click on the ring. 2 times on each ring. And then they are upgraded. Then the ring gets upgraded to 424. So now you know how to do it. And you can thank me by liking my video and subscribe if you want. And I would appreciate if you wrote a comment about what you think. I'm not as slick and fast as many other videos that show these things, but at least I'm showing it. So, and at least you looked at it. So I appreciate it if you do that. But you feel welcome to just continue and watch. I'm gonna wait for the mail, but I'm also gonna do some other things. I haven't done all the heroic. Yes, I have. I've done all. Okay, but I will try to do the 2 first mythic. So I do that by group finder, pre-made group, rates, find a group, and select mythic. And then you might see there's 2, right? And there are only 2 people, so, and he done heroic 2 times, about the same as me. And this one as well, they are 3 DPS, but you know, the paladins are well sought for because they have high DPS. I don't have that high DPS, but you know, some have. And 3 of 8 mythic only experienced players. I don't have any mythic. Guild recruiting. Okay, they have done 2 already. And this one they have 12, but this guy doesn't seem to have any experience. 13. Well, maybe they're gonna have more, so I'm gonna, oh, it's canceled. Okay, anyway, so I got these two and I don't have anything else to do. I've done the raids, so I'm just waiting for a whisper from Jewel Crafter. There it comes. It didn't take long. And that's the same guy I used yesterday that I paid 300 to. So I have to copy his name. Like that, in case he has some special charge. And then I have to, shit. Get this away. Okay, and then I go here and I cancel the order. My orders, and click on this one and then cancel order. And what happened? This one. Why is it okay, cancel, that was 3, 4, 5. What about the 6th one? That was strange. That was strange. Oh, the order is complete. This is cancelled. Okay, so one order was complete. So these things will come in the mail, not right away. It would take a few minutes. It didn't take long yesterday, so I guess it should be there pretty soon. Oh, here it is. It is here already. Okay. You see, I get back everything. 3, 4, 5, and this is the one I got. So I got 1. Okay, so I put in unstable elementum and I changed the public to a personal order. And then I write 1 was finished, so I need 5. And then I put 100 because I can't put how many, so I have to do it 5 times. So that's 1, and Y is, oh, there it is. And personal order, and then 100. Don't forget to change the, and make sure that you have this personal order Clay and or the name of the guy. Put there and make sure you have everything here. So that's 3. $100, 4, and then 1 more. If you forget to change the price, you know, you lose a lot of money. 5. There it is. And then I can go back in and I can check my orders. No, my orders is there. Okay, here it is. Here is there is the public orders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I had. I canceled 5 of them and 1 was finished. You see, 1 is completed and the other ones are cancelled. And now these are completed, personal orders. So I should have 5 of these unstable elementum here now. 1, 2. Oh, there's 2. 3, 4. Aha, so sometimes you get 2. No, I got 7. Wow. Okay, cool. And these are just, they just stay there. And then I just say, so I say thank you, and now I have everything I need to upgrade. And I can do it right here. I don't have to go anywhere. I'm pretty sure that you can do that because I think I did it. So you right click on this one and you left click on this one. Oh, it didn't work. I thought I did that yesterday. Okay, so that means you have to take it out. Okay, but that's kind of strange because I didn't even know that you could take it out when I did it the first time, the first ring, because I was a little curious, if I do it on only one ring and not all 3 at the same time, what happens? Do I lock it so I can't do it later? So I was very, confused. But eventually I found out how to do it, and it's in my previous video. So if you want to see that, you can see how I kind of, tried and missed, and I watched the video and blah blah blah. So so you have to take it out, but I have to watch that video again because I'm pretty sure that I didn't take it out. I did it on the last stone, but not on the 2 first ones. So this is mysterious, It's mysterious. By the way, while we wait, I'm gonna just tell a few secrets. That might be a secret for you, but maybe not. You can also, when you do the key farming in the cave, you can get a lot of gear as well. You can get 385 gear that is account bound, so you can send it to other chars, because you might get, if you're a paladin, you might get cloth or leather or mail. You can send it to your alts, and then they can use it at once when they become level 70. But there is a few things that some people miss. That it's kind of silly to send a 385 to a 70, because these can be upgraded to 395. But you need something in order to upgrade them, and you can and that thing, it's I don't remember the name, but it's something untapped something. That's not account bound. So if you send 385 gear to your alt, and that alt need to go and farm the keys to get those untapped things so they can upgrade the gear they got from you. So what you need to do, you have to make sure that you know exactly what your alt need. Use a piece of paper or something and write down, if you have a shaman, that need mail, write down every piece that shaman need. It's the head, the shoulder, the neck, the back, and the chest, the wrist, and so on, the gloves, and find all those things that you have with your main that you have farmed, and mark it down on the paper that you send it to this shaman or whatever it is. But before you send it, make sure you have enough of these untapped things so you can upgrade them before you send them, because they don't get soul bound if you upgrade them. Let me see if I have any of those untapped things. Here, untapped forbidden knowledge. I got 20. So if I want to send to an alt now, I can do that. I can upgrade items first. You saw in my mail, I got a lot of mail in my mailbox, and that's a lot of gear, 385 gear. So I pick out every item that my alt need, and then I upgrade them with this untapped forbidden knowledge. And you do it right here. You know, you put the gear here, and then you click on the untapped thing. That's how it works. And when it's upgraded, then you send it to the alt. So that means when that alt may be level 60 now, when it becomes level 70, it can put all this gear on into it, and it will be, you know, pretty close to 395 eye level right away after 10 seconds. That's incredible, you know. And then you have full 8-piece set. And what you want to do then, you want to go to another vendor that is located here, right east of Valdraken. In this place here, you see that question mark there? That's where it is. It has a thing there, like a box, that you can put something similar to this, but it has two, you know. So you put your 8-piece on the left side, and then you can convert it to a 5-piece. And if you do raids, you rather have a full 4 of a 5-piece set. That's better stats than these 8 sets. That is more for use here on the Forbidden Reach. So you select 4 of them that you have, that is upgraded to 395, of course, and you convert them to 4 of the 5-piece, and then you still have 4 of the 8-piece left. But once you start getting gear in the heroic, because you can go heroic pretty much right away, rates, then you become like me. You know, I have still 4 pieces, but I have like a 402, you know, and I have a 402 there, I have a 402 there. So my 8-piece, I only have 2 left, right? But it doesn't matter, because the stats in this one is not that good and you can use the Ask Mr. Robot add-on in order to, you go to the askmrrobot.com and download this add-on, and it will tell you, you copy this and paste it in on the website, and it will tell you what gear you have in your bags that is best for you. That's a brilliant website and a brilliant add-on. Okay, let's go here and upgrade this damn ring. So I go here, and then I take out 1, 2, 3. Okay, here is my 3 stones. They are 411, right? And then I click here and I upgrade that one. Then it becomes 418. You see? I do it one more time and it becomes 424. So that one is upgraded. And then I do the same here 2 times. Just make sure you have the right stones for your char, you know. And you can also use Ask Mr. Robot for that. There is a spot on his website that look for upgrades, and you select the Onyx ring, and it will tell you what you should have on your Onyx ring. So now I can put them back. You see? This is 424. 424 and 424. Apply. Now my ring is 424. Congratulations. Thank you. So now I'm happy because that's the strongest ring you can get, I think. I think there's nothing that beats it. Not even in Mythic. Okay, so what do I do now? I'm finished. I have 3 or 4 other level 7s that need to do the same thing. But I don't need to do it right now. I'm gonna go here. And you know what that question mark is for? Well, that's every week you get that question mark. It gives you or maybe not a question mark. It gives you a quest, and then when you participate in things with other people, like raids or maybe even dungeons or whatever, then you get some thing that I don't remember the name, but I don't see any place you can see how many you have either. You can't go in in the currency, for example. It's not here, you know. And I don't know where you can see, but when you come to this place I'm going now, you can see if you have one or not. And what do that thing do? Well, that's the thing that converts 8-piece to 5-piece, but it also converts other type of gear to the same gear with different stats. So if you have bad stats on an item, you can change it, but it costs you one of these coins or whatever you call it, that we don't know how many you have. But you will get some during your play. Doing raids, you will get, and also doing some world quests and stuff, and you can also get like a piece of that coin. You can get, for example, by doing this and this, you get 25% of one of these. So you might need to do a few things before you get one. But when I went there the first time, I already had some. I don't know where I got it from, but I already had some, so I could convert my 8-piece to 5-piece. I didn't have any problem with that. All 4 of them, I had what I needed. But I think on 1 or 2 of my tunes I only had 3, so I have to wait a bit until I get the next one. So I only had 3. What a 5-piece set! Wow. Okay, so I would have to fly manually from here because there is no flight path over there. So this is the shortest way to get there. You only need to do it twice. You can fly it through that hole, and then you go a little to the right once you've gone through here, and it's behind that stone here. There's Valdraken is over there. So it's on the top floor here. So we go in here. Ooh, that was bad flying. You see, there he is, and there is that thing. It's similar to what was in Shadowlands. You can do some conversion there as well. You just click on it and you get these 2, like I said, and then it tells you what gear you can change, you know. Like this one, but I already have a 408 there, you know, so this one I can actually just throw away. But you put it there, that's an 8-piece, right? You look here, now it's not even a 4-piece. It's a totally different. Okay, so it got critical strike and versatility, and here it's got haste and versatility, you know. And it, oh, here it says I have 4, and it costs 1 for each change, you know. And here I already have that one. But you see the one to the left is a part of the 5-piece, while the other one on the right side, which is this one, is a part of the 8-piece. So I already translated one of those. I just kept it in case I had to get back to it and use that one, but I don't think that's going to happen. I got a 398 here, but the stats are not that good. That's why, as Mr. Robert tells me, to use the one that has critical strike and haste, and it also increased the highest secondary stat by 340. And then this one is of course lower than the one I have, and also this one, and also this one. So I'm just keeping it for a little while, but I'm not going to do any change there right now. I couldn't do any other ones. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot something. You can check the gear you already have on just by taking this up, and you see here you can check these. This has haste mastery, haste versatility. What is best for a retry paladin? You know, you can see what do I have. I got less critical strike than haste, and I got about the same mastery. I don't have much versatility, but what is best? I don't remember in my head because I got so many different charts. I have to look it up every time. So I go to icyveins.com and I then check the, let me see, WoW, and then check the classes, and I go into Paladin Retribution, and then I click on Stat Priority, and it tells me that the strength is the best, and then comes versatility. Wow, I didn't know. So versatility is best, and then critical strike, haste, and mastery is equal. It says these statistics have been obtained by combining common sense in-game testing and simulation using Simulation Craft. And to choose between two items, you should not rely on stat priority. For Retribution Paladin, stat priority heavily depends on your own char's stat distribution, trinkets, talents selected, race, and enchants. Any changes to your char can change your stat priority. Additionally, a higher item level piece of gear provides more stats, which in many cases will be better than equipping a lower item level piece with the perfect stats. This is why we recommend to use Raidbot's top gear to find the best gear. Here you can input and export from the SimCraft add-on, select the item to compare, and it will take all the variables into account to find the best gear for you. For me personally, I think it's too much of a hassle. I use Ask Mr. Robot. But there is important stat caps. And it says there are currently no stat soft or hard caps worth chasing for any stat right now. The gems, enchants, and consumables you will use are directly derived from your stat priority, and you can find our advice on this topic on our dedicated page. Okay, there is a dedicated page for gems, enchants, and consumables. Okay, so you can actually do whatever you want, but versatility seems to be the best. What I like to do is not only look at icy veins, but I like to when I'm in a raid and I see those top 3, you know, those that doing a lot of here is one, you know, he's doing 110. He's a retry paladin, and he's Alarin Twisting Nether. Then I go actually to WoW Armory. WoW Armory. And I'll seek him up there to see what he's doing. Of course he has better gear than me. I know that. But, you know, if he has better gear, he has been playing a longer time, and maybe he know more than me, you know. Alarin, twisting nether. No, it can't be him. That's Twilight's hammer. I was looking because that was a demon hunter. Let me twisting nether. That's the 70 paladin. That's the guy. So I kind of copy them. You know, I copy their stats, not the stats. Yeah, I mean, he has 24 critical strike, 19 haste, and 19 versatility. He has as much versatility, and he's 16 mastery. So mastery is not a big thing. But he has mostly critical strike, but he has as much versatility as haste. So I need to take that into consideration. And I can also look at his retribution talents, and there is you can copy the talent profile. So I can do that, and I don't know, and then I go into my, and here I'm using Kronko right now, but I don't remember how good he was, but I can import Alarin, and then I paste it in here, and I write Alarin import. So that means I can switch between them, you know. So now I can try his talents and see if that is better. I'll try that for a bit and see, because here you can see that I had 38, and that was the current fight. If I look at the overall data, I had 49. So, but he is top series with 113, and it's Divine Storm, and then Final Verdict, and from mine it's Final Verdict and then Divine Storm. So Divine Storm, which one is that? Is that this one? You know, all these names, I have no idea. This one is good too. Oh, there is Divine Storm. So this one, you know, this one and this one needs to be used a lot. And the Final Verdict would be this one for single target on the boss. So those are the three most important spells. So I can do something to try to change my stats here and get more versatility and less mastery if I can. This one has haste, versatility. This one has critical strike, mastery. Let's see what I can change this to. Oh, haste, mastery. So that doesn't help much. So I don't want to do anything with that one. This one has haste, mastery. It probably changes to critical strike, mastery. No, versatility, mastery. So it takes away a little haste, but it takes away also the part of the 8 piece, and that's not so good because I got the 340 increase in secondary stat, in the highest secondary stat, and the highest secondary stat I have is haste. So not these, and this one critical strike haste, this one is haste mastery. Let's see what happens with this one. Oh, so critical strike versatility I would think would be better than haste and mastery. So I will spend one of these catalyst charges in order to upgrade this one. So I transform this one, and then we see what happens here. I have now 19, 21, 20, 12. Now I got 20, 20, 18, 14. So that helped. And there is no other I can do to change this now. because this one will give me critical strike mastery, will take away versatility, and this one will just give me haste mastery instead of critical strike mastery. And I think it's good to have critical strike there now, but I should have a little less mastery and more versatility. So how can you do that? Well, you can do that with enchants. Here is critical strike on the ring. I should have versatility maybe. So let's see what Mr. Robot says now. I'm going to show what I mean. I'm going to show you what I do. Hold on. I think you can see it now. If I go to Ask Mr. Robot, where is it? Oh, where did it go? AskMrRobot.com. Sign up, import from add-on, paste it in there, best in bags, and select rating or mythic, and find best in bags, and you see I have the best in bags. And then you can go down and you can find the upgrade finder. It will tell you in the raid, for example, heroic or normal or whatever you want, find upgrades. It will tell you which items are better than what you have. There's a trinket, 411 trinket from Broadkeeper Diona. That is the best one I can get from the heroic. And then even Eranog has a better ring. And Ross has a better head, you know, and you see the percentage increase here. And here you see what I have. But you can also, on the upgrade finder, go back to setup. You can select Onyx Amulet and set find upgrades. And it will tell you which combination that is better. And you see all these combinations here have a minus. So you can go all the way down. I don't know where the one I have is. Oh, that's the one I have. 424. Why does it say minus 0.4? I don't know, because that's what I have. But if I select anything else, it's a downgrade. You see, if I selected the flame licked instead of freezing ice, it's a little worse than what I have. So this is a perfect tool to use, because it's so quick to do, you know. And if you do mythic, you know, mythic level, if you do mythic 8, for example, find upgrades, and they tell you, well, there's 2 trinkets that is better than what I have. I mean, this is so easy, and it's great, you know. And even crafted. Is there any crafted? And it has the craft quality and whatever, preferred stats and everything you can set here. Find upgrades, and you see there's a trinket, the Dark Moon deck box dance 408 is better than what I have. And also a 4 crafted jewel crafting neck and a crafted ring is better. So that's what these are crafted from blacksmithing. The shoulder is better, but not so much, but a little, you know, because I have on the shoulder I have only 402 and this is a 408. But even a Dark Moon 395 trinket is better. Wow, that's cool. So I love this this service. I love it. It's just great, and it has even worse than bags. So that one is not good at all. That I have in my bag. It's a two-hand Incarnate Sky Splitter. But that's the one I have. Is that so bad? Wow, I didn't know that. It's critical strike and versatility. Why is that so bad? That's kind of, and of course these are bad because, so why is that bad? So what kind of weapon would be better for me then? Then there was no crafted. I didn't see any crafted. No weapons there. No. Maybe in the mythic thing, but you know I don't have any mythic, so I would have to start all the way down on mythic 2, you know. It wouldn't give me any upgrades. Well, it did actually. 2 trinkets are a little bit better, even if they're 376, they are actually better. Wow. And that can be upgraded. That can be upgraded 13 times. I don't know where you upgrade the trinket though. Well, that's interesting. Let's go back and see in the Great Vault. You don't have any Great Vault rewards available at this time, so I have to wait until next week. Yeah. And here is upgrade Valor to 1313. Okay, so that's Valor. That's like isn't that PvP? But let's go raid. So I would probably have to go. I don't find any weapon here. I don't see any weapon here. So there's no weapons. On here is like a one hand, yeah. But I have that one. So it's better to use my one hand, it says. But then I would have to have an offhand as well. So now I'm kind of strange. It's kind of strange that it says, well, it's not an upgrade because it's owned. That's why. Here is the upgrade. So there's no weapon in heroic. Let's see in mythic. Here is a main hand. Here is a two hand from Ras. And you know, it's hard for me to get into Ras. It's very hard to get into that one. I did get into it yesterday, I think, with my priest. Yes, I did. And I have gotten into it before on my hunter and on this paladin, but only one time. But then I know that I need to do Ras to get a better weapon, and also the Primal Council as a mace mastery, but it's only 0.34. This one is 3.14. That's much more, and it's 424. And this was mythic, right? And I was talking about heroic. I mean, I haven't been in mythic, so in order to get this one in Ras mythic, wow, that's never gonna happen. But I heard someone said that in 2 weeks they are changing something. I think they're changing it to be max level 80. So you can start going up, and when you're questing and when you get to about 75 or 76, you get better weapons than what you have here from Heroic. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I'm just rambling, you know. I'm gonna change that thing here. Oh, you didn't see it. I'm sorry. You didn't see it. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. But I talked all the time, so maybe you got something out of that. But just try it out. AskMrRobots.com. I don't have any affiliate fee or anything if you go there. I don't make anything. If you, it's just an honest recommendation from me to you. I'm gonna try a little more to get into. Well, not with this one. I already done Heroic. Okay, but I was talking about Mythic. Yeah. I just side up, and you know, if I'm lucky, I'm lucky. If not, I'm not unlucky, you know. I've done that a few times, and then suddenly I get an invite, you know. Oh, there it is, you see? So I have to cancel this one. So now I have to fly back. Or actually, it's better to use the, because I'm kind of low. Oh, I didn't get in. Shit, no, I flew. I thought I got into one, and then I'm not. What happened? Theo eller Thea?
The Isles have awakened. Victory in...
Okay, so I don't know what happened. Maybe I should make my own. What happened? I queued for a whole bunch of them and they say no. I make my own and see what happens. And I set the minimum eye level of 403, what I have. So they can't be worse than me. And the recommended is 402. So this way, yeah. There we go. I say make sure you have food and flask ready, be fully enchanted, and have 8 of 8 heroic. It's a pain in the ass to be a raid leader, but you know sometimes you have to do it in order to get anywhere. And I have 2 times heroic. That's not much because I got kind of late into it in this expansion. I didn't buy it until halfway out in January or something, January, February. And you have to be patient, you know. And I'm kind of tired, so I don't know if I'm gonna be patient. I might just stop. But I would like to down the first 2. Let's see what kind of gear I would expect. You know, that's 415 gear. And that's a paladin. I hate that since I'm a paladin. But what can I do? Shoulder, back, and ring, and head, and neck, and trinket. So there's a lot. And this guy has done 2 mythic before.
Så flink Kira. Du är så flink. Du är så flink. Ja.
And this guy is 411. And that's a hunter. He has 8 heroic, so that's fine. But it's already 411, so I don't know what he has done in order to get up to 411. If he hasn't done mythic, or maybe he has. And this one has 6 heroic only. It's a 405. Okay, it's a warlock. He's already higher than me, and he doesn't have all the. He's missing Ras and Duna on heroic. So now we have a lock. So he wants me to put 410, but you know I'm 403, so then I wouldn't be able to. I'm not sure about that. Can I put 410 if I'm 403? I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't have to accept them if they are not. He's 405, but it's nice to have a lock. So I thought he was a tank. Didn't he sign up as a tank? And the bad thing is that I can't see what he signed up as. So he will compete with me for the gear. So no more paladins. And a warrior would also compete for me. And you know, the warrior and paladins are some of the best. So where's everybody? And here it says that he left. But he's still here. So he left, yeah, okay. Whatever. So we're a hunter and a lock and me. So if you're gonna do, I think if you're gonna do the whole raid on Mythic, that is that they want 410, but it says it's recommended with 402. So that means if you know the tax and everything, you should be able to do it as 402. But if I don't try to get the mythic raid, you know, then I never get any better gear. Because since I already done heroic this week, I can't get any more heroic gear, and the normal gear is not good enough, I think. Let me check. If I find in the upgrade finder and select normal, actually there is 3 items that is better, but one is only 0.03%, one is 0.25%, has 2 rings, and but there is a trinket, the maniac trinket 398 is 2.53% better, so that one is good. Maniac 398, and it drops from the Broadkeeper. So that would probably be switch out the sands, I guess. The manic. I thought I had a manic. Well, you know, you can search manic. No, I don't have anything on this chart. Oh, shit. So then it's just boring to wait. So I think I'm just gonna stop the video now. There's a 408. He's a warlock. We have 2 warlocks, but this one is better. And we have a hunter again. Wow, so many people coming now. Didn't I press invite here? And we had a heal. So now we're 015. So this one, Formus Phil, he is gonna let me see here. Another healer. He's only 3 heroic.
Kan du være med henne? Pappa,
Ja,
hvor ble jeg av klærne mine og skolesekkene?
inn på mitt soverom. Skal du gjøre leksene nå? Nøkkelen her. Jeg låste det inne.
Hvem låser?
Jeg låste det.
Jeg tar det ikke ennå da. Så jeg skal pusse tennene
Bare la
først.
det, bare la det stå der. Du må gjøre leksene dine. Ja.
Jeg gjorde det som jeg skulle gjøre i dag.
Ja,
Jeg trenger ikke å gjøre den på fredag ennå.
ja, skal du ikke ha veska di? Okay, those that have higher eye level, even though they haven't done all the heroic, is because they have mythic gear. That's why. There's another warlock, 3 warlocks. God damn it. So we will try to get it's another hunter. Wow, he's got only 3-8. A lot of warlocks and hunters here. If they have 7-8, I think it's okay. He has a high eye level, so he might have good DPS. And these first 2 bosses are easier than Ras in heroic. But we might have problem getting enough people. when he left. Probably because he saw there was 2 other warlocks. Too much competition for the gear. We got a tank. So who changed Asker? Evoker, what was he before? He's here, he's yeah, now he went back to healer, yeah. So here I can see if he changed the first guy. Yeah, that was the guy that left. Let me see here. I'm gonna go and check my. Well, I was talking about dropping the. It's gonna take some time, so I'm gonna drop my stream. So thank you for watching, and